One of the biggest streamers in the world, Adin Ross, the poster boy for the W community, has been seemingly permabanned on Twitch. And this isn't his first rodeo. This isn't his first time getting banned on Twitch. This is actually his 8th ban on Twitch. He's out here collecting Twitch bans like he's gathering up the Dragon Balls to make a wish. And I guess his wish would be to, like, probably break Andrew Tate out of jail because he worships that dude. Anyways, there's no official reason as to why he's been banned yet. It's just purely wild speculation. But it's not like he's completely innocent. It's not like he did nothing wrong. As of recent especially, he's been absolutely melting down. It's like a nuclear meltdown in his brain right now. He's just making horrible decisions, doing terrible things. It's like he's trying to speedrun becoming the most hated person in the world. For starters, he streamed the Super Bowl a couple weeks ago when that happened, which is obviously very illegal because he didn't have a license. He didn't make an agreement with Fox Sports. They didn't shake hands under the table or anything saying that he could restream this event for free. And it's obviously a pretty big issue when you stream something like that to tens of thousands of people when you don't have a license to use the copyrighted material. But I doubt Adin Ross knows how to spell copyright, so I don't think he even understands what it is. But his reasoning for streaming the Super Bowl is that Kick doesn't have a TOS. He famously said that he was going to stream sports on Kick. He was going to gamble, I think he said. And he could even jerk off if he wanted to. Because Kick doesn't have a TOS. That means you can do anything. It's the wild, wild west.
I'm going to be doing Omegle, watching live sports, watching movies, prank phone calls. Doing unlimited, we can literally watch porn together. I could jerk off with you. No, I'm still celibate. But if I wanted to, we can do whatever the fuck we want. There's no terms of service over there. You guys can say whatever you want in my chat. Nobody can get fucking banned.
Which I made a whole video talking about how poorly that went. That aged like spoiled, rotting milk. It just wasn't good whatsoever. The no rules and no one getting banned in chat turned out to be one of the worst things you could ever have on a streaming platform. But as if that wasn't enough, you would think after streaming the Super Bowl, he would kind of reflect on himself and be like, oh, that was a bad idea. I should probably chill out. No, the dude streamed Pornhub a couple days after that. And this is the man who famously says he denounces porn and that hot tub streams on Twitch are a gateway to jerking off. And jerking off is really bad for you. He pretty much says if you jerk off, you're gonna die. He just says that jerking off is one of the worst things you could ever do. One of the 7 deadly sins, practically. It's like that whole rules for thee, but not for me. I can show Pornhub on the big screen to tens of thousands of people, but women on Twitch aren't allowed to hot tub stream because I, Adin Ross, misogynist extraordinaire, say so. Also, shortly before Twitch put Adin Ross in the no-no corner, put him in timeout, he uploaded a video called The Decision, which is him announcing that he's going to be moving to Kick to stream instead of streaming on Twitch. And I hate this video. I think it's terrible. I think it's one of the worst announcement videos ever. But what do you care what I think? That's not what you're here for. You're here for the facts. And the fact is that Adin Ross remains a terrible person because he actually responded to getting banned on Twitch while he was streaming on Kick. And this is what he had to say.
Because I told everyone that Kick was out to get me, bro. They were out to get me. They're out to get Kai. They're out to get all these fucking streamers. All. Every single one of these streamers, bro. And, you know, I'm going to just tell you guys right now, bro. I'm not even going to bash Twitch completely. But the one thing I'll say is this. If I had blue hair and did my makeup, would you have banned me, Twitch? It's a serious question. Would you have permanently ban me?
So there's Adin Ross with one of his world-famous terrible takes. He's acting like he, as a straight white male, is the person that is getting treated differently. There's only one way to find out for sure, though. Go ahead, dye your hair blue, put on some makeup, look real pretty, and then you can put your theory to the test and see if that's actually the reason you got banned. He really has been experiencing tremendous brain rot ever since he started hanging out with Andrew Tate. I guess that's to be expected, though. There's only terrible outcomes from hanging out with that guy.
If I had blue hair and did my makeup and fingernails, would you have permanently banned me, bro?
And as you can see, his very impressionable chat, who probably still have like that soft spot in their head you could push down and they probably also don't have object permanence. They're agreeing with him, just absolutely regurgitating everything he says. It's absolutely insane how blindly and faithfully they follow this man as their leader, their messiah. It's bananas. But then Adin Ross decided to keep digging his grave a bit deeper, and yesterday he posted or tweeted this: "There are only two genders." And this feels very much like someone trying to get people's attention, get eyes back on them. It's like he's trying to act like a clown, like he's trying to juggle stuff and do all these goofy, crazy things to try to keep your attention on him and make you not want to look away. While at the same time, it seems like he's suffering from one of the worst cases of stupidity I've ever seen. But on top of Adin tweeting that, he also said that at the beginning of his stream, and then he ended up talking to Trainwrecks while he was streaming on Kick, because Kick is Trainwrecks' platform if you didn't know. And then somehow he eventually got to the topic of talking about Gypsy Crusader, the self-proclaimed Nazi, saying that he wanted to bring that guy on stream. To which Trainwrecks just said, you know, that's obviously too far. And then Adin started playing the clip where Gypsy Crusader calls a boy the N-word several times while dressed as Hitler. And then obviously Trainwrecks responds and says, "Are you watching this on stream?" Like, what kind of freezing temperature IQ does it take to actually do the things Adin Ross is doing right now? But then it gets even crazier because someone who I believe seems to be Adin Ross's half-brother came out and posted this entire thread talking about how Adin Ross has just changed drastically for the worse ever since meeting Andrew Tate. He says, "I never wanted to bring this to my platform, but I need to get this rant out. I'm Adin Ross's half-brother. This is not a joke, and a few of you already knew. He was banned from Twitch yesterday and has been making erratic career and life decisions since meeting Andrew Tate." And I'm not going to read this whole thread to you. It's absolutely insane, but he ends it off by saying, "He didn't make you act like this. Not to me, not to our sister, and not to our dad. Grow up." But that's pretty much it on all the crazy stuff that's been happening with Adin Ross and him getting banned and whatnot. It's just an absolutely crazy situation all around. I can't believe it's happening. I had to go look at myself in the mirror, slap myself around, even, you know, flick my nuts to make sure I wasn't dreaming. But sadly, this is just a waking nightmare. Every day it gets worse and worse. But I'll catch you in the next one, and hopefully I'll wake up to a better world by then.